What is up, YouTube? AVI back in another video, and we are in the garage with both cars, which this car was supposed to be replaced by this car, but there is a logistical thing with shipping and all that, so we have both cars on the channel for right now. So we decided, let's do a video, luxury meets muscle. We put them front to front, and we're gonna do a little comparison video showing you the luxury of the R8 versus the muscle of the Laguna Seca, and kind of talking about both have V8s, but they are completely separate cars, and do a little bit of comparison video. We're going to start on exterior and interior reviews of these cars. Let's start with the R8. So obviously the overall design is much more sleek and less showy, I would say. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the rigid lines of the Mustang make it look like more aggressive. This is more like, I don't know. What would you say, Dave? Like more?
It's like a Batmobile type. Like it's just.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like smoother lines.
Yeah, it's
discreet. Well, yeah. I always say discreet, and people are like, "It's an R8. It's not really that discreet." But in some reasons, it is discreet. So it's, the top is very flowy, and the wing goes down. I don't know why it's up actually, but let's look on the exterior. We have carbon fiber here. I don't believe there's any carbon fiber on the Laguna Seca, so that's a little of that luxury and performance. But let's open it up now. I feel like it locks. We just talked about this, that the car was unlocked. So with the R8, we have carbon fiber on the door panel. So that is, again, the luxury and performance aspect to lessen some weight, but also give it that got high-end look. The seats are some of my favorite. So the Laguna Seca also has Alcantara seats. These are also bolstered, but on the R8, we have leather bolsters rather than full Alcantara. In the Mustang, we don't get this luxury item of power seats, which is nice to have on the Audi R8. Other things to note is that is an R-tronic, which is very controversial in the Audi R8 in the car community. The Mustang is obviously a 6-speed manual, so this is a much easier car to drive just around town. So that is one thing. Let's talk exhaust. Although it looks like the Mustang is a dual exhaust, the Audi is a quad exhaust as well as the Mustang. So the R8 has 2 and 2 on both on the back. The Mustang has 2 out the back and also 2 out the sides, which not a lot of people know. So when we go over the Mustang, we'll show you guys that one. Engine in the back is completely different than the Mustang, obviously. So that is a cool feature that the R8 has. Let's head over now to the Mustang and show what we were talking about. Let's see if this one locked. Nope. So maybe that's a luxury feature that the R8 has that the muscle car does not have. So here's some, it's actually not Alcantara, a little bit, but the steering wheel is Alcantara. So maybe that's what I was remembering. But like we talked about, 6-speed manual. But if you look in the back, this is where the muscle really takes over the luxury and comfort. There is absolutely no back seat, similar to the R8, but they really put a racing bar back there to stiffen up that suspension a little bit and make it a little more track focused. Let's talk infotainment system. This one has absolutely no bells and whistles and no Bluetooth, actually. The R8 has Bluetooth and power seats, leather seats, heated mirrors, all that stuff that you are never going to get on this Laguna Seca, because this one is strictly meant for muscle car and track focus, where the other R8 is more of like a everyday supercar. And as you can see, the panels on the door, not those carbon fiber ones that we have in the R8, just the cheap plastic from the 2000s from Ford, which is maybe saves on weight, but definitely doesn't feel as nice. So that's where the muscle comes in rather than the luxury of the R8. This has the 5-liter V8 Mustang engine that everybody knows and loves. The R8 has a smaller 4.2-liter V8. Both are naturally aspirated, so they have that in common, but a smaller engine. This actually produces more horsepower, 444 versus 420 for the R8. Also, thinking about it, the stance of the R8 is so much lower than the Mustang. Getting in the Mustang is much easier than getting in and out of the R8. The R8, you definitely have to get down. It's not for those grandmas with the bad hips. Definitely don't get one of these if you have bad hips. But yeah, let me know in the comments which one you guys prefer. Do you prefer the luxury car, or do you prefer the American muscle track-focused muscle car? So let me know in the comments. Obviously, I made my decision with going with the R8, a little more everyday kind of supercar. But let me know in the comments. And just like that,